Back with episode 465. Back with episode 465. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 465. Back with episode 465. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 465. Back with episode 465. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 465. Back with episode 465. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 465. It comes share with your boy. Here we are, boys. Here we are. Back with episode 465. It comes share with your boy. Anyways, guys. Before we get into it, guys. Before we get into it, I have to iterate this. I have to iterate this. I have to iterate this every stream. I have to iterate this every stream. Every time I do one of these, guys, I have to iterate this. If at any point in the stream you hear me stuttering or tripping over my words, I've got a speech impediment, and that's why I stutter, and that's why I trip over my words. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So I've got all my gaming stuff organized and all of my music stuff organized. I've got all my gaming stuff. I've got all my gaming stuff. I've got all my gaming stuff organized. I've got all my gaming stuff organized and all of my music stuff organized. I've got all my gaming stuff organized and all of my music stuff organized. So feel free to check any of that stuff out if you want. Also, guys, what do we talk about here, guys? What do we talk about here on the channel? We talk about anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, and psychology, as well as movies, music, and TV, practically anything to do with the entertainment industry as a whole. So yeah. Also, guys, I'm a reader, writer, and storyteller. I am a reader, writer, and storyteller, guys, and I'm still working on everything. Guys. I'm still working on the White Knight, on Ogre's 8, on the Dragon King trilogy, and the broader world of Evoluria itself. And I'm still working on Gunblade. Guys. I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger. If you guys as well, I'm still working on Gunblade. I'm still working on the Samurai and Gunslinger. If you guys as well, however, all the stuff, all the books, all the stories, all that stuff, it does take time. So bear with me and I'll get all that stuff done. If you guys as well. Also, guys, I do this every night. Guys, Monday through Saturday from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. And that's the schedule, guys. Monday through Saturday from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Also, guys, I know y'all want the Q&A. And the Q&A is coming. Episode 500 is the next Q&A. Y'all get the Q&As every 100 episodes. So yeah. Anyways, guys, with all that being said, I've got an hour to kill. What do y'all want to talk about? Anyways, guys, with all that being said, I've got an hour to kill. What do y'all want to talk about? Hello, how y'all doing, guys? How y'all doing? How y'all doing, guys? How y'all doing? Yes, the Samurai and Gunslinger is coming. I've been writing this story for nearly 7 years. 7 years. I've been writing Gunblade for 7 years, guys. Also, guys, I'm working on all the other stories, The White Knight, Ogre's 8, the Dragon King trilogy, etc. Also, guys, I'm keeping up with my studies. of history, mythology, philosophy, and psychology. All that stuff is really fun to study. and I truly do love it. I've been studying Greek mythology for nearly 8 years and Norse mythology for nearly 4 years. May of this year, I'll be studying Greek mythology for 8 years. Next month in March, I'd be studying Norse mythology for 4 years. So yeah, all that stuff is crazy, crazy cool. All that stuff is crazy, crazy cool. So yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm still working on everything, guys. Like I said, I am a reader, writer, and storyteller. I am a reader, writer, and storyteller. So yeah, guys, I also write music with my friends. We've got a few songs out on the channel. We've got a few songs out on the channel. So yeah. My mind, scars and stories. Who am I? Lifeless, guiding the light, a devils and demons, etc., etc. Lost in the void, home, silent shadows, and silent screams is out on the channel. I have all the music in a playlist titled Main Tracks. I have all the music I've written with my friends in a playlist on the channel titled Main Tracks if y'all want to check any of that out. If y'all want to check out any of the music that I've written with my friends, it is in a playlist titled Main Tracks. So y'all can go and check it out if you want. I've got all my gaming stuff and all of my music stuff organized into proper playlist. So yeah, I've got all that stuff organized into proper playlist. Also guys, side note, I had to delete last night's stream. Episode 464. I had to delete episode 464, Come Chill With Your Boy, because we were having too much fun. We were having too much fun last night just listening to Cartoon Network theme songs, and YouTube blocked the stream worldwide. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, YouTube, fair enough. I won't do it again, I promise. I promise. I will not play any more theme songs from nostalgic childhood TV shows anymore. Scout's Honor. I promise. I promise, YouTube, I'll play by your rules. I'll play by your rules, YouTube. I won't do it again. So, I redid episode 464. It's a 4-minute stream. Oh well, moving on to the next episode, shall we? Moving on to the next episode. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, guys? How you doing? But yeah, guys, so that is why episode 464 is shorter, because YouTube blocked the stream last night worldwide. Once again, fair enough, YouTube. That's on me. That's my bad. That's my B. That's my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad, YouTube. My bad. I won't do it anymore, I promise. I won't do it again, at least not to that degree. Scout's Honor, YouTube. Scout's Honor. I'll play by your rule book, okay? I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. I'll play by your rule book, YouTube. I'll play by your rule book. I will obey your rules, okay? Scout's Honor. Oh god, YouTube. Oh, it's funny. Okay, to be fair though, last night was a bit too fun. I understand they had to ban the stream due to copyright reasons. Understandable. Understandable. But yeah, guys, if for those of you that were there, last night's stream was fun. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, guys? How you doing? But yeah, guys, I have no idea what I'm gonna do for tonight's stream. I have no idea. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for subscribing. I have no idea, guys. How the hell did I manage to get 1,000 subscribers? Me and my dumbass, me and my stupid southern stuttering mouth got 1,000 subscribers. What the fuck? How the hell is that possible? How the hell does a stupid, ignorant dumbass like myself, hey, with a speech impediment, hey, with a motor mouth, get 1,000 subscriber? Get 1,000 subscribers. Riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me that. How do I get 1,000 subscribers just by shooting the shit? Just by shooting the shit and just chilling it with y'all. I don't understand it. Why do y'all like my content? Why do y'all... Okay, the shorts and videos I understand. The shorts and videos, that's like okay, that's whatever. But the live streams in particular, 465 of these. Why do y'all still watch? I do not understand. Why do y'all still watch? Why do y'all still watch my dumbass? I do not know. I do not know, guys. I do not know why y'all watch my retarded ass. I do not know. Why do y'all watch my worthless ass, Cause honestly, guys, I mean, I can speak. I mean, I can talk, guys. I can talk all night. I can talk all night, guys. About anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, psychology, all this fun stuff. I can talk about that all night. But it's just the fact that my speech impediment, man. It's my because of my stuttering issue. That's why. That's why. It's my speech impediment, guys. It's my speech impediment. I can get so deep into a topic. I can get super deep into a topic, and then the next thing I know, I have to randomly stop, and because my speech impediment, and because and because I because I because I and because I you see guys, it's because I you see guys, it's because y'all see what I mean? Do y'all see what I mean? Y'all see what I mean? I can't even speak, guys. It's insane. It's insane, guys. It's insane. My speech impediment is so. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? My speech impediment is just out of this world. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. I'm like Porky Pig or Courage the Cowardly Dog. Phenomenal cartoons. And by the way, I love Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes and I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Phenomenal shows. And by the way, phenomenal shows. Phenomenal shows, guys. Phenomenal shows. It is truly amazing. My favorite book. Huh. I've read, guys. I've read a lot. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite book is. I've read too many. I've read too many. I've read too many, guys. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, practically everything to do with Middle Earth. I've read everything written by J.R.R. Tolkien. I've read The Hunger Games, by Suzanne Collins. I've read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, aka Narnia, by C.S. Lewis. I've read 1984 by George Orwell. I've read The Giver. I've read I've read Jekyll and Hyde, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've clearly read the Bible, guys. Let's get that one out of the way. Let's get let's let's let, let's get damn it damn it let's get the Bible out of the way. I've clearly read the Bible, guys. I've read the Bible. I've read more of the Old Testament than the New Testament. I've read more of the Old Testament than I have in the New Testament. Granted, I've read a fair amount of the New Testament as well, but I've read the Old Testament a lot. I've read Genesis 20 times. I've read Genesis 20 plus times. It is an amazing book. But either way, guys, either way, let's get the Bible out of the way. Yes, I've clearly read the Bible, guys. I've read more of the Old Testament than the New Testament, though. I've also read Frankenstein, Dracula, a lot of H.P. Lovecraft's horror stories, a lot of Edgar Allan Poe's horror stories. I've read over half or all of William Shakespeare's plays. My favorite Edgar Allan Poe story, by the way, my favorite Edgar Allan Poe story, by the way, is The Telltale Heart. Yes, I have read that book as well, and my dear viewer. I have read the 48 Laws of Power. I've read the Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto and Musashi. I've read the Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto and Musashi. A phenomenal book. Miyamoto and Musashi is the greatest samurai who ever lived. I've read that book twice. It is absolutely amazing. I've also read over half or all I've read over half or all of William Shakespeare's plays. I've read over half or all of William Shakespeare's plays. I've read Romeo and Juliet, King Lear, and Macbeth. My favorite play is Othello. I've read The Tempest, Midsummer Night's Dream, etc., etc. I am a huge William Shakespeare fan. Absolutely love his plays. Phenomenal. I've even read Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedy, or the Commedia. I've read The Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. Phenomenal, baby. Phenomenal books. Phenomenal. Truly, 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 truly. Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. Dante's Journey from Hell to Heaven is a phenomenal trilogy of books. Probably the greatest trilogy of books I've ever read, actually. So, yeah. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello, how you doing? But yes, guys, I have read a lot of good books. I have read a lot of good books, guys. I have read a lot of good books. I'm also a huge Marvel and DC nerd. I love comic books. Spider-Man and Superman are my two favorite heroes from Marvel and DC, respectively. So yeah. I have not read that series yet. It's on my TBR though. It's on my TBR. That series is on my TBR, guys. I have also yet to read the Harry Potter books. I've heard they are incredibly good. I'll get around to them eventually. I will get around to reading the Harry Potter books eventually. I've read also Also, guys, in my studies of Greek mythology, in my studies of Greek mythology, in my studies of Greek mythology, I've also read Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. Phenomenal books as well. Truly, truly phenomenal books. Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, phenomenal books. Truly, love me to death. Why do you stutter? I have a speech impediment, and there's nothing I can do about it, guys. There's nothing I can do about my speech impediment, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys have to deal with it because there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about my speech impediment, guys. There's nothing I can do about my speech impediment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Y'all just have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I can't control it. I cannot control it. I cannot control it. But yeah, guys, I love to read. I love to read, man. I love to read. I've read Terry Pratchett's Hogfather. I've been meaning to, guys. I've been meaning to read the Discworld series for quite some time. Terry Pratchett's Hogfather is a phenomenal book. The Hogfather, Death Saves Christmas. Death Saving Christmas is a phenomenal idea. Death dressing up as Santa Claus or the Hogfather, Discworld's equivalent to Santa Claus, is absolutely amazing. And The Hogfather is a phenomenal book, and I really need to read the Discworld series ASAP. I understand that, guys. I understand that. Also, guys, as far as comic books go, I've read a lot of Marvel and DC comics. I've read over 1,000 plus Marvel and DC comics combined. I have a grand collection of Marvel and DC comic books in my closet and just scattered about my room. So, yeah, I'm a huge comic book nerd. But when it comes to independent comics, I also have Alan Moore's V for Vendetta. I've read and I have and I've read V for Vendetta by Alan Moore, and I've also read the greatest comic book of all time, Watchmen. Yes, I know, guys, I know. It is cliche. It is cliche to say Watchmen is the greatest comic book of all time, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. It just simply is, and there's no question about it. Watchmen is the greatest comic book ever written because it perfectly dissects the superhero archetype. It is so good. It is so good that it made it into the New York Times when it made it into the New York Times best-selling novels of all time. That is quite the accomplishment. Watchmen, it made it into the top 100 of the New York Times best-selling books/novels of all time. That is quite the accomplishment by Watchmen, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. The Boys comics is also another is a The Boys is also another collection I need to get, but I have read Neil Gaiman's. I've read Neil Gaiman's Sandman. Neil Gaiman's Sandman is phenomenal, truly. Truly. Neil Gaiman's Sandman is phenomenal. Dream, Death, Destiny, Delirium, all those characters. Truly, truly great. Truly, truly great. I absolutely love Neil Gaiman's depiction of death. Phenomenal character, truly. Truly a phenomenal character. Guys, I have read a lot of books. Dracula, Frankenstein, etc., etc. Guys, I'm very well read, is what I'm trying to say. And it's like, I love reading and writing, guys. I love reading and writing. I also love watching TV and movies and anime and cartoons and all that stuff. So, yeah, I find all that stuff very, very interesting. Have I American Gods by Neil Gaiman. That is something I've been meaning to read. That is something I've been meaning to read. American Gods. I've heard such good things about it over the years, guys. Over the years, I've heard a lot of good things about all these books that I haven't read. But there's a lot. But there's a lot of books I have read. There's a lot of books I have read, guys. There's a lot of books I have read over the years. Lord of the Flies? Lord of the Flies by William Golding. Phenomenal. Phenomenal book. Fight Club, Jekyll and Hyde, as I said earlier. Truly, truly amazing. Truly, truly amazing stuff, guys. Truly, truly amazing stuff. Phenomenal stuff, man. Phenomenal stuff. Phenomenal stuff, guys. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I mean, there's just so many books to just read and to list that I have read, guys. It'd be difficult, man. It'd be difficult. It'd be difficult to list them all, you know. It'd be difficult to list them all. But I digress, guys. I digress. I digress. I digress. Hmm. Well, we've already wasted nearly 30 minutes of the stream, so that's good. That's good. That's good. That's very good. That is very, very good. Hmm. Sorry about the silence, guys. Sorry about the silence. I'm just thinking. Just thinking, cause I got a lot. I mean, I could go over anything, guys, and I truly do mean like I could dissect Inside Out and Inside Out 2, both or two Disney films that are absolutely amazing. Both of those films, Inside Out and its sequel, are phenomenal films. Truly, Disney. I consider them to be modern masterpieces. And when it comes to Disney, both of the Inside Out films are truly, truly awesome. In general, they're awesome and phenomenal films, but from a psychological point of view, they are true masterpieces. However, if you want classic Disney, then let me take you back to the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Cause man, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, etc., etc., just phenomenal films. Truly, Disney back in their heyday, The Lion King, just so many great films, man. So many great films. Bambi, Pocahontas, I mean, truly, truly great. Truly, truly good films, guys. Very good films. Very good films, guys. Disney, back in the day, they were the masters. They were the masters back in the day. And then, of course, we have studios like Pixar with Toy Story and Wall-E and Up and all these other great films. And then we have my personal favorite. And then we have my personal favorite animation studio, DreamWorks, with masterpieces like Prince of Egypt, the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, or the Kung Fu Panda films rather, and the Kung Fu Panda films, because there's a fourth one now. There's a fourth Kung Fu Panda film, of which I will not discuss. I do not like that film. And of course, how could we forget about Shrek? How could we forget about Shrek? Another DreamWorks masterpiece. But speaking of dragons, I've got it right here. I've got it right here, guys. I've got the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy right here. Phenomenal. Phenomenal trilogy. I personally believe that these films are the greatest thing that DreamWorks has ever done. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy, in my opinion, is simply one of, if not the greatest trilogies of all time. I dare say the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is up there here with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. At least for me it is. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is just too damn good. It is too damn good. But yeah, love those films. Absolutely adore them. Absolutely adore them. Absolutely adore them. So, yeah. Yeah, guys, the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is my favorite thing that DreamWorks has done. I do like a lot of DreamWorks' stuff. Now that I think about it, because I just got done saying that they are my favorite animation studio. Yes, even more so than Disney. But, like, and then of course, forget we cannot forget about Warner Brothers Studios, Hanna-Barbera Cartoon Network, all that stuff. We cannot forget about Hanna-Barbera Cartoon Network and all the great stuff there, like Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, and much, much more, like Johnny Bravo, Teen Titans, Ben 10, and Samurai Jack, the Flintstones, Jetsons, He-Man, and the Masters of the Universe. And then we got Thundercats. Oh, we got that stuff, and that's awesome. I got the entire collection of Thundercats on my shelf over there to my right. So yeah, we cannot forget about the Hanna-Barbera days. And we cannot forget about Warner Brothers Studios with like classic Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, Daffy, Elmer, Yosemite Sam, Porky, Wile E. Coyote, and the Roadrunner. We cannot forget about classic Looney Tunes. Speedy Gonzales, Tasmanian Devil, Tweety, Sylvester. All this stuff is just so good. So good. But yeah, classic Warner Brothers animation. Animaniacs, anyone? Animaniacs is also good. Truly do love it. Truly do love Animaniacs. I mean, Yakko, and Dot. Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. I mean, truly phenomenal stuff. Phenomenal stuff. Pinky and the Brain. Just great stuff. Truly. Truly, guys. Nostalgic cartoons are the best. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Best eras for cartoons and TV, in my opinion. Truly great. And this right here, Tom and Jerry, goes back to the 40s. This right here, Tom and Jerry, this is classic stuff, guys. This is classic stuff. 1940s Tom and Jerry. Phenomenal cartoons. Truly, at its peak, Tom and Jerry. Phenomenal stuff. Just goated stuff, guys. Truly great. Truly good. Truly great stuff. Truly good stuff, man. Just good stuff. So, yeah. Phenomenal classic cartoons, man. Classic cartoons. Absolutely love them, guys. Absolutely love them. Now, when it comes to superhero stuff, and when it comes to Marvel and DC, I got you covered there as well. Spider-Man, Wolverine, Hulk, the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, phenomenal stuff. Truly. Doctor Strange, Thor, Captain America, all that stuff. 1961. In 1961, Stanley and Jack Kirby created in 1961, Stanley and Jack the King Kirby created the Fantastic Four in 1961. 461 when they officially rebranded to Marvel Comics. So, yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome, guys. That is awesome. That is awesome, guys. That is truly, truly awesome. I love comic books. I love anime, manga, comic books, history, mythology, philosophy, and psychology. All this fun stuff. All this fun and good stuff, you know. All this fun and good stuff. Truly do like it. All of it. Sorry about the silence once again, guys. Sorry about the silence once again. I'm just. Man, I just. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Thank you, guys, for watching the channel and all that. Granted, we will hit the hour mark, guys. We will hit the hour mark. But it amazes me every night. It amazes me every night that we have people in chat, that we have people watching the stream. I just, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. To me, it's like, I don't deserve you guys. I don't deserve all the stuff that's been given to me as far as YouTube goes. I don't deserve 1,000 subscribers. I don't deserve you guys. I don't deserve you guys at all. And yet you're here. And yet you're here. Y'all come and y'all come chill with your boy. Relax with me and have fun with me and all that. It is truly amazing just to do this, guys. Just to do this for an hour every night. Just to do this for 1 hour every night. Just to do this for 1 hour every night. And just to have fun and all that. Yeah, that's crazy cool. It is crazy cool, guys. It is crazy cool. So, yeah. Also, guys, also guys, if y'all want good music, then I would recommend a band. I've talked about the band so much on the channel. I talk about this band probably too much. I leave the link to their channel after every stream I do. I leave the link to Citizen Soldier's channel after every stream. And for those of you that don't know, a Citizen Soldier is a rock band that was formed in 2016. If those of you that don't know, a Citizen Soldier is a rock band that was formed in 2016 when Jake Segarra wrote the lyrics to Let It Burn. Guys, they have so many great songs. A Citizen Soldier have so many great songs like Would Anyone Care, I Hate Myself, Burden, I Am Not Okay, Pretend My Pain Away, Ain't Good Enough for God, Worse Than Me, I See You, Scarecrow, Still Frame, Afterlife, etc., etc. Speaking of ICU, I got their 2023 album right here. I got their 2023 album right here, guys. I've got Citizen Soldier's 2023 album right here, signed. It is absolutely awesome. Also, guys, I went to my very first concert last year back in May. Last year, back in May of 2025, I went to my very first concert ever, and to have that concert be a Citizen Soldier concert, truly amazing, guys. Truly amazing stuff. I couldn't be happier. Guys, it was truly an honor. It was truly a privilege and an honor to meet him, to meet Jake, to meet the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jake Segarra. This is a picture of me, my eldest brother, and Jake. That's me in the wheelchair. There's my eldest brother in the Batman t-shirt. And here he is. Here he is himself, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jake Segarra, the lead singer and songwriter of Citizen Soldier. And guys, they cover a lot of topics. A Citizen Soldier covers a lot of themes of mental health and everything that goes in with that. Everything that goes in with that. A Citizen Soldier covers a lot of mental health topics and themes in their music, and it makes sense as to why. Once you know Jake Segarra, he is a licensed trauma therapist. Jake is a licensed trauma therapist, so that makes sense as to why they cover all that stuff in their music, of which I fully support. Fight the good fight against mental health and all that. I do support that. That is crucial in my opinion. In my opinion, that is a good thing, and that's a good message. Citizen Soldier has good themes and good messages in their music. I truly do like them, guys. I truly do like them. I mean, it was just an honor and privilege to meet Jake and to get to talk to him and thank him for everything. Even though it was just a brief few seconds, guys. Even though it was just a brief few seconds of getting to talk to him and all that. It was truly amazing, guys. It was truly amazing. But yeah, guys, yeah. So, bottom line is this, guys. Bottom line is this. If y'all take anything, and I mean anything, because we're almost done, right? We're almost done. We are 10 minutes away. We are 10 minutes away from the hour mark, guys. So if y'all take anything, and I mean anything away from this stream, take this. Go and listen to him, guys. Go and listen to him. Go and listen to Citizen Soldier if you haven't already. They've got so many great songs like You Are Enough, Still Frame, Invisible, Let It Burn, Caroline, 15 Minutes of Fame, etc., etc. They have so many great songs and so many great albums. Their latest album, by the way, Citizen Soldier's latest album, Family Heirlooms, dropped last year on November 12th with 18 songs. And this album is phenomenal. They really cooked. They really cooked on this album. Family Heirlooms is my favorite album by them so far. And guys, I've been listening to Citizen Soldier for nearly 4 years. Funny enough, guys, the same year I started studying Norse mythology. In the same year I started studying Norse mythology in 2022. I started studying Norse mythology back in March of 2022. In December of that year, that's when I was introduced to the band. That's when I first heard Citizen Soldier for the first time. When I heard Would Anyone Care? In December 2022, I first heard Would Anyone Care by Citizen Soldier, and ever since then, I've been a fan of the band. So, yeah, that is how it, and that is how I came to know the band and all that. So yeah, I've been supporting them for quite some time, and if I can just help them out just a little bit, by having y'all go and listen to their music and just all that stuff, even that's good. Even that is good. Hello, my dear viewer. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah, guys. Yeah, because they have so many great songs. I have shorts up on the channel. I've got shorts up on the channel dedicated to just rocking out and listening to their music. I've got shorts up on the channel of me just listening and rocking out to their music and all that. So yeah. All that stuff is awesome. All of that stuff is truly awesome, guys. Is truly awesome. I am sorry if this stream has been dog shit, by the way. I'm sorry if this stream has been dog shit. By the way, guys, I truly do apologize. My books are going great, guys. My books are going great. The White Knight is practically done, and it is coming out in May. The White Knight is coming out in May. Guys, I've been writing stories for 8 years now. Though my very first book comes out in May of this year. So yeah, The White Knight is coming out in May of this year. Sadly, not in a physical sense, in a digital sense. I cannot do a physical release yet. We're gonna be working on that in the next coming years. So yeah. The books are coming along good, my dear viewer. The books are coming along good, are coming along great. But yeah, guys, I am sorry if this stream was boring or dull or uneventful in any way. I just, yeah, guys. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. I will not stop working. I will not stop writing anytime soon. Y'all will have the books eventually. Y'all will have the books eventually, guys. Y'all will have the books eventually. 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 But yeah, guys, if y'all take anything, and I mean anything away from this stream, then go and listen to them. Go and listen to Citizen Soldier if you haven't already, guys. I'll leave the link. I'll leave the link to their channel, to Citizen Soldier's channel in the description down below. So yeah. Well, guys, we are almost there. We're 57 minutes into it. We're 57 minutes into the stream. We're 57 minutes into the stream, guys. 57 minutes into it. "57 minutes into it." At this point, I'm just waiting on the hour mark, guys. At this point, I'm just waiting on the hour mark. At this point, just waiting on the hour mark. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the channel and the stream and all that. So yeah. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there to where you guys can finally be free of me. We wasted another hour. Y'all know how this works. We waste 1 hour a night and 6 hours a week. Come chill with your boy after all. Come chill with your boy after all. Anyways, guys, if y'all take anything, and I mean anything away from this stream, if y'all take anything, and I mean anything away from this stream, take this. Go and listen to him, guys. Go and listen to him. Go and listen to Citizen Soldier if you haven't already, guys. Go and listen to Citizen Soldier if you haven't already, guys. They're my favorite band. They are my favorite band of all time. I talked about them a little bit on this stream, so yeah. Anyways, guys, I will leave the link. I'll leave the link to their channel. I'll leave the link to their channel, to Citizen Soldier's channel in the description down below. I'll leave the link to their channel. I'll leave the link to their channel, to Citizen Soldier's channel in the description down below. Anyways, guys, with that being said, guys, Anyways, guys, with that being said, we've hit the hour mark, and with that, y'all know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, turn on post notifications, turn on all post notifications. Hit that we never miss a video, and you'll be notified whenever I upload. And with that, guys, I am Audi. I love you guys.